Hi, and welcome to your Tuesday 2-minute tip. Today, back by popular demand, we're going to talk more about expiration dates. So, a couple weeks ago, I talked about expiration dates, mostly of packaged products and things like that. But there were a lot of questions about meat and animal protein and how we can tell about that. So, the first one I want to start with is eggs. The expiration date on eggs is super conservative, and truly, you can eat eggs for months after the expiration date, provided that they've stayed in the refrigerator. So eggs, I really wouldn't worry about at all. If you crack the egg, you'll know if it's gone bad. I've never actually seen an egg go bad. So that would be the first one I would immediately dismiss and not worry about that expiration date. But let's talk about like meat and chicken and things like that. So just like all the packaged foods or canned items, the expiration dates printed on meat is not regulated in any way. They can write use by, best by, sell by, eat by, consume by. So it's sort of the Wild West of labeling, and it's up to whoever is processing the meat. So typically, if you want a really easy rule of thumb, let's say you buy something, you can probably keep it in your fridge safely 7 to 10 days. But it's really important that you get used to using your senses. So just because something's gone bad, if you don't, or not gone bad, that's exactly the point. See, look, just because something has passed the expiration date doesn't mean it's gone bad. So you want to open it and look at it. So some of the things that we're looking for, any sign of mold, definitely get rid of it. Any like discoloration. So you know what color chicken is supposed to be. If you see anything that's green or white or black, you can definitely get rid of that. Things like beef, if it's cut, you'll see that it's kind of start to go gray. Gray isn't the worst. Sometimes that can just mean it doesn't have any oxygen or it's had too much oxygen flowing to it. But other colors are bad. So I've seen meat where it starts to turn blue or green, and you can look at the slime in the package and it's really started to be many colors. That's not good. You want to get rid of those. The main thing about meat is that it will smell really badly. So anytime you've had meat wrapped up in plastic, and you open it, it does have a very strong odor. The liquid that comes out is called purge, and it just smells like you would think purge should smell. It's not good. But if you leave it exposed to the air for a little bit and then come back to smell it, it won't smell bad. If you open meat that's rotten, it will smell so bad. You will be like, get it away from me. You will know. There's no question. So just leave it out on the counter for a little bit and see. I am way over my 2 minutes, but there's still a lot to talk about this. So perhaps I will do another next week or come back to it. But the last thing I want to say is you really be more cautious about ground meat because of it going through the grinder, and the meat has more surface area, basically, or more surface area that has been touched by humans or processed. Ground meat can spoil more quickly than large cuts of meat. Like if you go to a great steak shop, they've actually put up a side of steak and they do age it, right? So it can age, but it's all about what gets on it and cross-contamination and how it's been stored. So in recap, because I've talked way too long today, in recap, if something has passed the expiration date, you need to use your senses. Open it up, leave it on the counter, come back and look at it. Is there any strange colors on it? Or does it smell really badly? You can also look for like a film. If it, chicken's always slimy and meat in general is wet and kind of tacky, but does it feel like there's an extra layer or anything of a different texture? Those are the things that you want to look for before you decide to throw something away. I'll come back with more. But if you want more right now, go to Ends and Stems, sign up, and I'll be sending out an email with a lot of this information later on. Be well. See you next week.